Alright, I'm almost there. I'm 5 seconds away from Shinji Nakano. And now we do a wheelie. Oh, I forgot, it's G. And there you go. And here you get this replay capability. Pretty cool. You can choose the camera, which ride you want to do. You could save the recording. I have a lot of recordings for this track. It's pretty cool. But yeah, this was MotoGP 3. Due to the length of this, I'm actually going to have to continue this in part 2 because I'm too lazy to do another game right now. So yeah, don't let that last clip fool you. This is the real part 2. This is where it was supposed to begin. Now we're going to be finally looking at MotoGP 08 and MX Superfly, because that's what's supposed to be part of this, second part. So, here goes. So this is MotoGP 08. This is the Capcom game of the series. And you can choose between 125 and 250cc instead of the extreme mode. I always like to do hard level because that's basically enough competition for me. If I do easy or medium, then it just doesn't seem like enough competition for me. Now let's count the tracks this time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Certainly an upgrade from the other game. And I will be doing Le Mans just because there's something very interesting that I want to show you. As always, I will be using Valentino Rossi. And here we go. That's the problem with these PlayStation consoles. You always have to wait for everything to load. So here you can rev up your engine for a good start. I just always mash it like mad. But you don't want to hold it up too long or else you will not get a good start at all. And just like I mentioned in my MotoGP 2 review, if you do a wheelie, it'll slow you down massively. And now seriously, why would you want to go through there where you could just take a shortcut right through the sand? I mean, it'll save you a lot of time, and it certainly is not necessary to go through there. The cool thing about this game is that no matter what shortcut you use, if you do a shortcut, I didn't get to show you this in MotoGP 3, but there's like this extra passageway back there. If you go through there in that game, then it'll slow you down. But here, you can ride through it as if it's part of the track. I like to spend my spare time playing this game, discovering all of these shortcuts that I could use. Like, so screw MotoGP 3. Look at me. Look at how free I am now, you bastards. I can go through this shortcut that's not even supposed to be part of the track. However, if you hit any of the banners that are on the grass, then you will indeed fall, and it will not do you any good, obviously. One weird thing I found out, though, is that if you're always far enough from the second place guy, he will catch up to you really quickly. So you want to get as far away from him as you possibly can. And I never knew that there'd be like 20 shortcuts found in this entire game. It's amazing. So 120, 80 seconds, not too long to get around this track. I just want to keep this under 15 minutes. At least this entire episode. I always like to use Nicky Hayden, though, because I always feel lucky with him. I still love Valentino Rossi, though. And also, you may have noticed some symbols up there showing you when to turn. Unlike the other game, there's an exclamation point telling you when you should slow down or if you're going too fast. And that really helps a lot. You really want to slow down going through the shortcut, though, because if you go too fast, then you will skid and fall off your bike. It's a pain after a while. I would show you the other shortcuts, but I'd have to save that for another video well, first of all, if I even remember, or if I even care, or if you have the game yourself and you can discover it for yourself. But out of all these MotoGP games, I still like MotoGP 3 the best, because you go the fastest, and since it's on PC, the graphics seem the most up-to-date. This is still a good game though, and I highly recommend it. It was also ported onto the PS3, Xbox 360, and the Wii, I believe. I think it's those three. Maybe. Oh, there's also a PC port. So, enough with MotoGP 3, on to the next game. This is MX Superfly for the PlayStation 2. Again, just like MotoGP 3, this one's made by THQ. Amen. Don't worry, it's a good game. So, 3 laps. I want to do maybe just 2 laps. Medium should be good. Here you could select drivers. This game was released in 2002, so don't expect any newer ones from 2012. Wow, it's hard to believe this game is 10 years old already. Since this game features Ricky Carmichael and has him on the cover, I'm going to be playing as him. Let's do this.
This is Davey Coombs bringing you the outdoor national racing action from Washington. We're waiting for the start.
Oh, they spelled Kawasaki wrong. I should have pointed that out.
The gate is down, and there they go.
So, due to the length of this track, I may only be able to show you just 1 lap. Oh, I forgot it's R2. But if you're playing a game in a room that is filled with light, then you're gonna have a lot of trouble with this track. I mean, once you get used to it, it's not all that bad, but right now, I'm just having a lot of trouble with it. And I'm in last. And you can do stunts, but I'm not even gonna bother, because I really wanted to explain it. Now, unlike ATV Off-Road Fury games, this one's a lot different, because you can only use 2 wheels. And makes it a much hazardous condition. And not only can you tilt up and down, but you can also tilt left and right, and that really makes it a problem in this game. But once you get used to it, it isn't all that bad. You might notice that yellow spring right there. Push R2 and you'll be able to get some serious height. But be careful landing, and make sure to center your landing as center as possible, otherwise you will experience a fall.
White flag comes out for the 125.
These you might want to overcome just because how bumpy they are. And the ATV games are much easier to avoid, especially ATV Off-Road Fury 2. Wow, I'm sucking at this game and I'm third already. It's been like about a year since I've even played this game, so don't blame me for my clumsy. So be prepared for any clumsy playing. Like that, for instance. Wow, that was a lot shorter than I expected it to be, but I still want to get this under 13 minutes total. Okay, 3 minutes have gone by, so probably nothing too bad. Hey, I actually made a jump. Awesome. If you're playing in a room with light like I am, you can't really tell whether you're going really high or really low. It's best if you're playing in a dark room, most likely during the night, where you can see how high you're actually going. I still like this game though. THQ, you've done it again. You've changed my life. However, there's one more game that... There's another THQ game I need to get to, but I'm not saying what it is, and that's for another time. Most likely next year, but who knows. All that I know is that it's bad, and everything is extremely cryptic, and it makes everything so hard to find. My favorite song in the game. Come on, reset me, please.
Coming into the finish line will be the checkered flag.
Yes, the finish line. I really want to finish this. And as you see, I'm sucking horribly, and I come in last.
Let's check out the standings. Billy Lanovich will take the first place.
Instead,
Smith takes second.
notice that it says Sakagali. It's supposed to say Kawasaki, and they really swapped the letters. But overall, I really like this game, and it's a great experience. I highly recommend it if you have a PS2. Stay tuned for part 3, and I'll show you what game will be last. Thankfully, our adventure isn't over yet. We're not out of the woods yet. And I really love these motorcycle games. They're really fun to play, just like the ATV Off-Road Fury games. Last up for our motorcycle game is Motor Racer for the PlayStation. I'll see you in part 3 when we review that.